personality to traditional vintage decor without losing its timeless classic charm. Introduction. Incorporating personality into traditional vintage decor is an art form that many are embracing today. Mixing the old with the new, adding personal touches, and keeping the timeless essence are what make this approach both challenging and rewarding. Whether you're a seasoned decorator or just starting on your interior design journey, the following chapters offer a wealth of ideas and inspiration to help you achieve a space that reflects your unique style without compromising the classic charm of vintage decor. Join us as we explore these creative possibilities. Eclectic gallery walls. One brilliant way to add a personal touch is by creating an eclectic gallery wall. Mix vintage frames with modern artwork or even personal photographs. This blend not only adds visual interest but tells a story of its own. The key is to maintain a cohesive color palette so the wall doesn't feel chaotic. Displaying a mixture of textures and sizes can also enhance the overall look, making it an intriguing focal point.
Before we dive deeper into today's video, we'd love to remind you to hit that subscribe button and join our charming little community here at Shabby Vintage Decor. If you enjoy beautiful vintage touches, shabby chic inspiration, and timeless decorating ideas, you're definitely in the right place. And while you're here, don't forget to give this video a like and share your thoughts with us in the comments below. We truly enjoy hearing from each and every one of you. Your support helps us bring more cozy, nostalgic content to life and means so much to us.
Modern lighting fixtures. Swapping out traditional lighting for modern fixtures is a simple yet effective way to update vintage decor. Contemporary chandeliers or industrial-style pendant lights can add a fresh perspective while still complementing the antique elements in a room. With countless designs available, you can find a fixture that resonates with your personal style and adds a touch of modern elegance. Layered rugs. Combining rugs of different styles and textures is a trending way to add depth and personality to a vintage-inspired room. Layering a contemporary rug over a traditional one introduces a modern twist and can also help define specific areas within a larger space. This technique allows you to play with colors and patterns, enhancing the overall aesthetic without overshadowing the vintage charm. Mixing metals. Incorporating various metal finishes is another exciting trend that can brighten up traditional decor. Mixing gold, silver, and bronze elements in a room creates a dynamic visual appeal. Whether it's through furniture accents, lighting fixtures, or decorative items, the interplay of different metals can add a modern flair while still respecting the vintage vibe. Upcycled furniture. Embrace sustainability and creativity by upcycling vintage furniture. A fresh coat of paint, new upholstery, or even a change in hardware can breathe new life into an old piece. This approach not only adds a personal touch, but also respects the history and craftsmanship of vintage items. Upcycled furniture can become a conversation starter and a testament to your unique style. Infusing bold color accents into a traditional vintage setting can invigorate the space. Consider using vibrant throw pillows, art pieces, or even a painted accent wall to introduce bursts of color. These touches can bring energy and personality without overwhelming the timeless elements of the decor. The key is to balance boldness with subtlety for a harmonious look. Vintage-inspired wallpaper. The resurgence of wallpaper in interior design offers endless opportunities for creativity. Choose vintage-inspired patterns with a modern twist to add depth and character to your space. Whether you opt for a bold geometric pattern or a delicate floral design, Wallpaper can serve as a stunning backdrop that ties together both vintage and contemporary elements. Textured fabrics. Incorporating textured fabrics is a delightful way to add warmth and interest to vintage decor. Consider using velvet, linen, or wool in your upholstery, drapes, or cushions. These materials not only add a tactile element, but also enhance the cozy, inviting feel of a room. Mixing different textures can create a rich, layered look that adds depth and personality. Statement vintage pieces. Highlighting a statement vintage piece can anchor your decor and serve as a focal point. Whether it's an intricately carved armoire, a classic Chesterfield sofa, or a beautiful antique mirror, these items can stand out in a room while setting the tone for the rest of the decor. Pairing these with more modern elements can create a balanced look that respects the past while embracing the present. Plants and greenery. Incorporating plants and greenery is a timeless and refreshing way to add life to a vintage-inspired room. Choose a mix of potted plants, hanging planters, or even a small indoor garden to infuse natural beauty. The greenery not only adds color and texture, but also purifies the air and promotes a sense of well-being. This natural touch can harmonize with vintage decor, adding freshness and vitality. open shelving displays. Open shelving allows you to showcase a curated collection of personal items, books, and vintage finds. By mixing old and new pieces, you can create a display that tells a story while adding character to your space. The key is to keep it organized and visually appealing, using a consistent color scheme or theme to tie everything together. Personalized artwork. Incorporating personalized artwork into your vintage decor can make a space feel truly yours. Whether it's a custom painting, a DIY project, or a collection of prints that mean something special to you, personalized art adds a unique touch. It can resonate with your personal story while complementing the vintage aesthetic. Antique and modern mix. Combining antique and modern furniture pieces can create a dynamic and sophisticated look. A sleek contemporary coffee table paired with a vintage sofa can add contrast and interest to a room. This mix-and-match approach allows for creative expression, ensuring your space feels both timeless and current. Pattern play. Embracing a mix of patterns can add vibrancy and personality to vintage decor. Experiment with stripes, florals, and geometrics in your fabrics, wallpapers, and accessories. The key is to find a common color palette to ensure cohesion. This playful approach can breathe new life into traditional spaces, making them feel fresh and exciting. Decorative mirrors. Using decorative mirrors is a popular way to enhance vintage decor. Mirrors can add light, create the illusion of space, and act as beautiful decorative elements. Choose ornate vintage frames or sleek modern styles to suit your taste. The reflective surfaces can add depth and elegance, enhancing the overall ambiance of the room. Repurposed vintage items. Repurposing vintage items for new uses can add charm and functionality to your space. An old ladder can become a unique bookshelf, or a vintage suitcase could serve as a quirky side table. These creative transformations not only add personality, but also celebrate the history and craftsmanship of vintage pieces. Artisan Crafts. Incorporating artisan crafts into your decor can add a layer of uniqueness and authenticity. Handcrafted pottery, textiles, or woodwork can introduce personal touches that enhance the vintage aesthetic. These pieces often come with their own stories and traditions, adding depth and character to your home. Layered lighting. Creating layers of lighting in a room can add warmth and dimension to vintage decor. Use a combination of ambient, task, and accent lighting to highlight different areas and features. This approach not only enhances functionality, but also creates a cozy, inviting atmosphere that complements the timeless charm of vintage pieces. final thought. Embracing the challenge of adding personality to traditional vintage decor without losing its timeless charm is a rewarding journey. It allows for creative expression while respecting the history and craftsmanship of the past. By blending the old with the new, introducing personal touches, and embracing trends thoughtfully, you can create a space that is uniquely yours, filled with character and charm. Remember, the key is balance and cohesion, ensuring that each element works harmoniously with the others.